good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to start coming into the room. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start coming in. Okay, make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the room. And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, okay? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Okay. Y'all know Bringing the Truth TV. Shout out to Bring the Truth TV. I never seen you in here, but shout out to everybody that's in here. We're going to give some more people the opportunity to start coming into the room, okay? Okay, we'll give you guys the opportunity to start coming into the room. You guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, J. Clyde. Hey, E-Baby, Diane. Shout out to my moderators for doing a good job. So witty, new to you, Lynn, Joy Loves God, Skinny Gal, Gristle, Diane Bowens, Lady V, Lauren, McName Mace, yeah, child, Linda. Okay, y'all. The case has been assigned to another courtroom. Okay. I had been waiting to see what judge it was, right? This particular judge is a criminal court judge, and I had not heard a lot about her. You know, it is in the courtroom of a female, okay? And it didn't go to Carolyn Blackett like I would have hoped, okay? It went to a judge named Judge Jennifer Mitchell, and what I gotta do is, okay, because I hadn't heard a lot about her courtroom. I haven't. Um, but this is her. Okay, this is her. She's been a judge since 2018. Okay. And I don't know the when I first looked at her, I ain't gonna tell no stories. I hate to say what I'm thinking because I could just see a cat blogger listening to what I say, and and they'll put it on their timeline and say, you know, as their title, and say, you know, me just throwing out some stuff, right? But when I looked at her, I was like, "Ooh, she kind of favors God in them." I could just hear a cat blogging out, "Breaking news! Judge got it, auntie." Y'all do not do. I'm just talking. I don't even know who that lady is. Okay, but okay, well, I ain't gonna speak on the True Aquarius. I ain't gonna do it, but I already did it now. But we already know it's gonna be a title. But it'll show just how cap they is, right? But but hey, I hope not. Okay. But I've never heard of her. I don't know what made them choose her courtroom. Okay. Um, but we'll see. It's something to watch. Now I am going to reach out to some people and see something. Okay. I'm gonna reach out to some people and see something. How she is in her courtroom and stuff, you know. Um, but hey, if people really, you know, well, I'm not gonna say that, okay? But it's definitely something to watch. It's something to watch. You don't hear a lot about her court. She hadn't even been a judge that long. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so she's an appointed criminal court judge that filled the vacancy of another judge that retired. They appointed her, and so she can't run until the judges run again, which is in a few years, in 8 years, right? Almost 8 years, because the county's election was last year, so she'll be there for 7. Or yeah, I guess that's what it's saying. I don't know, because I thought they say she's been there since 2018, but I don't know. But I'm reading something else. Okay. They said, who is Judge Mitchell? Okay, here's a little bit about her. It says, representing hundreds of clients charged with felonies over the years, Jennifer Johnson Mitchell was regarded as one of the most experienced public defenders in Memphis. Now, the criminal defense attorney is running for judge of criminal court division 10. Mitchell and Jennifer Nichols, a former deputy prosecutor known for a sterling record of high profile convictions, are contending to replace the retired Judge James Beasley Jr. Okay. Um, okay. So she was a criminal defense attorney and a public defender. I never seen that judge a day in my life. Okay. So we'll see. Now, this will be something for the cat vloggers to watch. Okay. And be honest and pay attention. Don't lie on the damn woman. Tell the truth. Don't lie for cash apps and stuff like this. This would be something to pay close attention to. If they lie and try to mislead the people, God gonna give them a damn heart attack and they gonna die. Okay. That's the type of stuff that happens when you mislead people because you're doing it for money and cash apps and stuff like that. Now, I'm gonna find out what I can, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, Johnson and Mitchell and all of that, those names are very common. People, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's because it's coming. Is her name Mitchell Johnson or something? Listen, Johnson is a very common name. Don't let nobody tell y'all that lady related to Straight Drop. Okay. Please, because I can't let y'all drain my energy with that, because that's not, Johnson is a very common name. But it's gonna be people wanting to eat, okay? And so I can't get mad at them because they do what is necessary to eat. If they sell, okay, um, shit, okay, and tell you it's ice cream and you buy it and eat it, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Oh Lord have mercy. I had been waiting because I thought it was gonna go to another. I was hoping to go one of them white judges, one of them old white judges. Anyways, hey, if things get to looking funny, first of all, she can't really do anything. Okay, the prosecutors, we're gonna see how she works with the prosecutors. I think Straight Drop's attorney, one of the issues that he had with Judge Coffee was that he thought he was too prosecutor friendly. Okay, he thought he was too prosecutor friendly. Now the difference between this lady is that she trained with the public defender's office. She didn't train in the DA's office. So that could be, you have to watch that closely. She sees things from the eyes of a criminal defense attorney. You gotta watch stuff like that. Okay. Um Thank you, JT Todd. Tell your mother thank you. I appreciate that so much. Miss T, I'm gonna follow your lead on, okay, great face. Follow my lead. Follow my lead. um, I'll be I was getting ready to say something, but I have to watch what I say. Um, well, if they take it to trial, it's the jury. It's in the jury's hands. The prosecutors, a million pages, okay, a million pages worth of evidence, to include audio, video, um, statements, witnesses, all of that. Oh, okay. She a moderator. All right. I want to ask you who she is. Who is she? Great Face says, the jury is what we need to be worried about. Right. Right. Okay. Listen, y'all. You're right. Okay. The judge is he said the judge is one of my moderators. It's possible. Thank you, Gristle, for the cash out. Hey, Big Trap, not the little one. Okay. Big Trap, are you from Memphis? It says, yep, the jury indefinitely could get paid. They did that. Remember now, they did that in the John Gotti's case, you guys. And they later on, okay. They later on went back and they dealt with that. So, I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on now though. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. Um, what is going on is what they're basically, I believe that they're trying to do something, hoping to try and do something crooked. It ain't gonna work out for them though. It's good to pay close attention to this judge and her rulings and a lot of the things that she does, right? You have to pay close attention to that. And then too, also, it's a lot of it's a lot of jewelry tampering that's going on right now. Okay. It's been going on. We know that they want to try to do something crooked because even in the very beginning, they started putting vloggers on here. That's good. Y'all think see, y'all, I guess y'all let these folks tell y'all, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I done told y'all some of these vloggers are gonna be indicted because in the end, okay, because what they started doing was, and they're not gonna tell y'all how some of them are not gonna tell you how they've been in trouble. Okay. They came on here to witness tamper, and they was being paid by some of these people that did this to young Dolph. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you y'all what I know. And so now what they're doing is, okay, the feds got on top of that quick. I have to say, nobody knows who the witnesses are. I don't know who the witnesses are. I don't want to know who the witnesses are. Okay. I don't want to know who the witnesses are. So now I'm gonna tell y'all what they're doing, and they're on to that too. Okay. What they're doing is they are trying to jewelry tamper. Okay. And what they're doing is they've hired vloggers to get on here and put propaganda into the atmosphere. Okay, Straight Drop ain't guilty, Cornelius ain't guilty. Um, uh, this came from Young Dolph's family, his mama, his daddy, all of that. They understand that the jury that is going to be picked, the 12 people that's going to be picked, is going to come from out of Shelby County. Straight Drop's attorney is low down. Okay. Most defense attorneys are. Okay. Most lawyers are mean. Okay. And so they're what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to get a group of jurors that are closer to our age that are African American. Because with the white, a lot of the white people, and a lot of white people heard about the Young Dolph's case too. But they're probably gonna they'll look at the evidence and they'll convict them. But if they can taint the minds of a lot of people, maybe one of those jurors that they get is already confused because folks will get up there and lie to them. Well, I ain't never heard of the Young Dolph situation, just to try to be on the jury. But now what's going on is they're trying to jury tamper, hoping that they can. That's why they can't stand me, because they know I'm gonna tell the damn truth about what they doing. They know damn well it ain't gonna stop them from going to jail. They going to jail. If they didn't want to go to jail, they should have left that damn boy alone. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves. Now they sitting up hollering about Straight Drop gonna get out. Straight Drop and Cornelius ain't gonna get out. Not unless, they let the Lord use them. Okay. Hey, I think they are hoping because they don't know what box Cornelius is gonna come out of. Okay. Straight Drop's attorney came in trying to get that case out of Judge Coffey's courtroom because he felt like Judge Coffey was making it too easy for the prosecutors to get people to work with them to turn on his damn client. It ain't gonna matter anyways, because it's other people besides Straight Drop's brother, from my understanding, that's placed Straight Drop on the scene. They got evidence that people don't, they ain't had the trial yet. Hell, from my understanding, they got a video of Straight Drop going into his damn apartment with the same shit on. I done told y'all these folks ain't getting off. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say that. Big Trap, not the little one, says same thing happened with the Mo 3 case with these bloggers steer. Yeah, they get paid by these record labels to do that, and the feds is cracking down on it. It's a damn shame they get paid $200-300 to some of these folks are professionals. They're using their professional information. It's been don't let me stop. Let me, because It ain't good to let people know how the folks on to them. Everything, because it's been a lot of heinous stuff to go on. These folks think they gonna come up off of participating in murders, getting folks murked. If you sell somebody information because you got the systems to get their information and them folks get messed off, you think you ain't going down? In the end, you going down. It ain't worth it, and they ain't paying them but 200-300. You the reason for it. Setting folks up. Don't tell me that these systems that you use can't be audited. I got some fire systems. Okay? And my systems be audited because one of my systems is connected to TBI. I'm audited every year. That's the reason why y'all don't see me get on here being no damn crash dummy. It ain't worth it. I wouldn't be crazy enough to get on here and first of all, I wouldn't be crazy enough to get on here and put nobody information out anyways. That's tacky. That's getting folks messed off. Even the ones that I despise. I despise them with a passion. I ain't no damn fool. You know why? Because I understand that the stuff that has happened, it's working itself out without me having to mess myself up. It ain't worth it. If you try to get somebody back by messing yourself up, I mean, you crazy. Okay. It always work itself out. Always remember that. You stay true to who you are, do what is necessary. It always work itself out when you write. So they be getting mad at me because they don't know all the evidence them folks got. So I might drop a little bit. They get mad at me. They get their vloggers to try to come at me, which is what's got them messed up now. Okay. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the people that's got the evidence. Hell, don't bother tell Straight Drop to go back to that damn penthouse that they was paying for with the same shit on, and and they got it on video. That ain't my fault. Okay. But that judge is something to watch. It is. It's something to watch. Because I've never seen I've never because you have certain judges where high profile cases go in their courtroom. Okay. It's certain ones like Paula Scan, or I think Paula is a criminal court judge. I know definitely Carolyn Blackett. Um, I don't know if Judge Lammy still down there, but it's a whole heap of them, as the old folks used to say. But that's something to watch for real. And I'm not saying that she'll do anything wrong. I'm just saying people need to be right. If y'all want to really see some justice, but we already know a lot of folks don't want to see no justice. Okay. Thank you, Travis, for the cash out. We already know folks don't really want to see no justice. Okay. But for those that really do want to see justice served, that's something to pay attention to. Okay. Hey, William. Shout out to South Memphis. What end of South Memphis are you from, William? You know, I grew up in South Memphis. Illis in Nebraska says, do you have an open panel this morning? I be wanting to have an open panel, but every time I drop the link, they hacks. It's a shame. I can't drop the link until it be them vloggers that they hired. They be hiring hackers and stuff. They be obsessed. It okay. We ain't gonna talk about that either, because anyways, we have to just let that work itself out, because God working it out. Um, Miss T, how are the judges picked for the cases? Well, now let me just say I'm glad you asked that. So what they do is the criminal court clerks, okay, they have a group of criminal court clerks, okay, that assign the cases. These are just regular clerks, you know, that I hope can be paid off. They making like 19-20 dollars an hour, and that's a lot of money. Okay, I'm anybody make a decent living, that's a good thing. Okay, $21, $22 an hour, something like that. Okay, that some of these lawyers be chummy with them and stuff, and like Art Horn and stuff, because Art Horn is handsome. Okay, he real friendly with the ladies. Okay, and I'm just putting this into the atmosphere. And so, everybody is not crooked. Okay, just because somebody making $21, $20, $18 an hour, it don't mean that they would necessarily be lured by 15, 20,000. Okay, to assign a case to a judge that might have taken 100. Okay, so that's why I said we gotta be careful. Okay, or they feel like would be Naris, and that's the area I grew up around. We just gotta be very careful. We just gotta pay attention and watch her rulings and stuff like that. Hell, I hope they don't keep the cameras out. I hope they don't keep the cameras out, but she could be a very good judge. I don't want to judge her. We're not gonna put that jacket on her back. You know, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna I'm gonna talk to some people and see what kind of judge she is. Some people that's gonna tell me the truth. Yeah, we want to keep the cameras in because we want to see how she rules. Like I said, now she said she worked in the public defender's office, and she's always been a criminal attorney. So she's never worked in the DA's office. Most new lawyers, they either go train in the DA's office or the prosecutor's office. She's never worked for the prosecutors. So, I mean, I hope she's not partial to defense attorneys only. Okay. Only. Yeah, we got to give her a chance. She might be the best thing ever happened to this case. She might be the best thing ever happened to this case. I don't believe she's gonna let Straight Drop's attorney come in there and disrespect her and little girl her like he tried to do Judge Coffee. Judge Coffee bent over backwards I feel like to be fair to both. And he just did not want Judge Coffee on that case. That's what makes me real suspicious. That man bent over backwards. Straight Drop, he didn't do nothing to Straight Drop. Yeah, let me see that. Let me see. She says, I tell them Mitchell said of voters, I'm not running against her. I'm running because there's an open seat. I want to get across to voters that I'm going to be fair and I'm going to be impartial and treat them with dignity, is how I'd like to be treated. Handling what she describes as countless cases, the public defender caseload is massive, she said. Prepare her for a judgeship. She defended clients, negotiated out of court settlements, understood the prosecutor's side, observed the judges, and became, she said, thoroughly immersed in the criminal court's workings. Okay. But you know the good thing about it is the public defender's office be working real good with the prosecutors. So they works together. So I'm sure she, her name is Jennifer Mitchell. Okay. This is her. Y'all, please. Johnson is a very common name. It's hard not seeing the Johnson. I tell you. Jennifer. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. I think she's gonna be fair. I think she's gonna be fair. I think she's gonna be just fine. We'll see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. I think she'll probably do fine. Hold on, I'm trying to show you guys something. Let me see something. Hold on. It's a lot of people have integrity. Okay. Let me show y'all something. That's her right there when she was speaking. I see those are the commissioners and the city council people, the Chief Davis. She was speaking at some police event. So maybe she'll do okay. Hey, Tony. Hey, Street Politics TV. Judge Coffee had case airtight. I would have security trailing me home from downtown daily. Yeah, I think they're going to try and intimidate her. Well, I will say the Straight Drops lawyer is low down, okay, but I mean he's only doing what he's doing to for the people that's paying him to keep paying him. He got to make them think he doing something, right? He got to make them think that. Um, Child, that's what he got to make them think. I ain't mad at him. He got to do what's necessary to keep getting that money. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I don't see where she's ever been on TV or nothing. I guess because it has not been any high profile cases in her courtroom. So, judge did the jurisdiction on his own accord. He has a boss too. Okay. December 1st drop going to court. Folks getting ready to do 99. Yeah, they're gonna be lying. That's great drops, auntie. That's great drops relative. Woo, child. I, I love my subscribers, but y'all don't come back for me to reassure y'all after y'all listen to that garbage. I think this case too big for her. They could end up changing it again. You never know. You never know. Could you? Jay Clyde said they're gonna be saying the new judge was the driver of the Benz. I'm telling you, you know what? Somebody just saw that and said, "Ooh, that's a good title right there." That's gonna get a lot of views. Straight Drop to me feels confident that he's going to beat these charges due to all the dirty players involved downtown and in the police force. I believe a few cops will be brought up in this case. Well, if it's some dirty cops that's involved, I sure hope they bring them up. She might be temporary. She may be temporary because they could have assigned it to her for right now, and then they'll move it to another courtroom. That happens. You know what? That happens. He said they're gonna be saying that's Kamisha's cooking buddy. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, they're gonna be saying the new judge is your goddess aunt because I put that into the atmosphere. They're gonna be saying that's your goddess relative. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, child. Well, Y'all know how these people get down. But we're hoping for justice for young Dolph. That's what we want. Lawyers lie to keep the client paying. They making up lies on Tyree Nichols saying he had drugs in the car. They lying. Tyree Nichols ain't had no drugs in the car. They know they lying on him. I bet it's a Rock Nation judge. That's what they're gonna be saying. That judge on Jay-Z payroll. Damn, I wish those Anderson dudes ain't missed their target and hit you. Who is Anderson? Wait a minute. What Anderson dudes? What happened? What I miss? What's going on, D-Mon?
Hey, baby girl, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I'm gonna take this call. I'm gonna be right back in 5 minutes.
Okay. Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm trying to click on it. Anyway, I can't see y'all comments. Hold on. Hmm. I can't see y'all comments because it's not. My phone is frozen. Anyway, I can see the headlines now. Straight drops Auntie and Kamisha's cooking buddy is the new judge on Dolph's case. Can't y'all see it now? I can see it now. And 99,000 videos about to come out. 20-hour lives. Mm-hmm. Can y'all hear me? I'm gonna leave and come back in.
D-Mon.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to okay, my phone had frozen and I couldn't see the comments. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I was telling them, I was teasing with them. I said, yeah, it's about to be breaking news. Straight Drops cousin, I mean auntie is on the judge on the case, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, they about to have a field day.
That's exactly what's getting ready to happen.
Yes,
It
Lord.
could be temporarily assigned to her courtroom. You never know. But
I don't know. It seems like she might be a layover judge. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Uh, because if she doesn't have a history of working high profile cases, this is a high profile case with many layers to it. I can't see them putting someone that's inexperienced on a high profile case like this. Uh, on this, I mean, what's the point now unless you just lay over judge temporary or until the feds come and do what they're getting ready to do.
And a lot of times that's what happened. That's exactly what happens.
I agree. Player Cole, he said they should have asked for a change of venue because people in Memphis' mind is already made up about the case. I agree.
And it could be what happens next. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm just curious, if she's ever handled, pres- presided over high-profile cases. What's her track record for convictions? Does she give out stiff punishment when it's due? When it's justified? You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
if she, what worries me is that her whole background seems to be about defense. So that's the only thing that worries me about her is that she just has her background is about defense. Oh, Althea said she had a high profile that she gave a dude 40 years that hit a little girl and then are her.
Okay.
But this case has a lot of layers and multiple defendants. And yeah, I'd be curious to know what the DA is thinking right now. If they've even had a case in front of her before. You know what I mean?
I'm sure they have because with her being a criminal court judge, all the cases that's presented before her um, comes from the prosecutor's office.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? Especially if she got any son. I mean, I don't want to bring up her family tree, but hopefully she gets it. With Dolph being a father and a son, and you know what I mean, a active member in the community. Hopefully she gets it and understands the severity of what they did to him.
Hmm. But you know what? Everything is gonna stand because when Judge Coffey says, like, if convicted, then punishment is 61 years. That's the law. That still stands in her courtroom.
Hmm. Well, yeah, she has to go by the guidelines of the charges and what those charges, the sentence, the sentencing guidelines, right? She has to follow that, right?
Yeah, he said straight drop is a como. Why ain't nobody talking about what's a como? Maybe I'm slow. Have you ever heard of that?
Tony Walker, she is not a relative to the defendant. Where you getting that from? We haven't said that. Y'all starting already. That should be, he said that should be a void due to her being a relative to the defendant. She's not a relative to the
Not a
defendant.
relative to the defendant.
Mm. Yeah, she could be a what they call it a what they call that? What's that word, Tam? An interim judge.
Yeah, she could be an interim.
Hmm. Yeah, don't y'all start that. She is not any kin to any of the defendants.
Right. She's not related to Straight Drop. She's not related to Cornelia. She's not related to Yo Gotti now. He said he listening too hard.
Tony, Tony, I'm gonna have to come see about you, baby. I can ship you some hearing aids. I'm just teasing with you. No, I know doggone well they wouldn't do that
Mm-mm,
because
they wouldn't
that
do
would
that.
be a catastrophic on her career.
Yes, it would be.
Rest in peace, young Dolph said it sound good. Just watch what I say. Dolph gonna get justice no matter if Trey the judge. Justice will be served. Absolutely.
Yeah, he gonna get justice. I think people, you have to understand these people that's on the street, especially the ones that paid. for him to do this. They gotta hype him up so that he can, they hype it up. His friends, his friends see them hyping it up. They hear them hyping it up. So when he talks to them, when that happens, um, it makes it seem like, they're getting away with something. They got to make these little dudes that they still got out here paying to be hitters, got to make them think that if you do it for me, we got pull, we got clout, you're gonna get away with it. They really just gassing them up, making a fool out of them. They got to make people think that, because they know, folks want justice for young dogs, so they got to make folks think, how we got away with it. Because I'm still not happy about, they say Migo was on that, did that interview talking about Grove Hero just mad because he ain't got nobody to sponsor him no more. Why he constantly putting his mouth on Young Dolph or referring to Young Dolph? I don't like that. It
But
makes me
how much money has Grove Hero made since Dolph's passing? I mean, Grove Hero been sailing his own ship.
that's right. So it always goes back to, we took y'all big dog out, really hoping that they would take them down. That's what it was all about. You have to listen to like the dudes like Migo and stuff. We took y'all big dog out. Uh, that's what it was all about. They take him out because they was hoping that would Key Glock and them wouldn't have a career, and it's pissing them off that they got to go do time, and they still got a career. They still going.
Yeah.
And
When
you
la-
ain't got nobody to fund you. Your funder gone.
when
Why is he constantly referring to Young Dolph?
when the last time he did a concert? I'm talking about Lil Migo.
Grove up a million. Migo the one needed sponsor. That album ain't did shit. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said.
I mean, I'm just curious. They so busy got these folks' names in their mouth and pocket watching. I mean, when was the last time you did a concert? Moving on with your life, because these folks need to move on with their life.
He says when they find him guilty, that's how he gonna get a. That's how who gonna get a retrial.
You
Straight
have to have
drop.
a reason. You got to have a reason to have a retrial. It's got to be because retrials are just not granted all willy nilly. It has to be because something went wrong in the first one. I mean, he may get some appeals.
Hmm. You know what? It's a good thing. Ooh, yes, indeed. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a good thing that they went ahead and took Judge Coffee off of the case. You know why? Because if they had let Judge Coffee stay on that case when Straight Drop was found guilty, that would have been grounds for him to get a retrial.
Hmm. The best he can do is after he gets sentenced, appeal his sentence. That's he'll have appeals, but then after a while the appeals run out, and in cases like this, usually the appeals court deny the appeal, right? Um, I know, we want to wish on a star and wish them well and hold out hope for them, but I'm not sorry, not sorry.
They said somebody shot at Juke 150 times, waited to police and crime scene to leave, and then shot back. Came
Where
back and
y'all,
shot at him 150 more.
where they getting that from? Because if they getting it off the page, I think they getting it from that page. Cap, cap, cap. Where y'all getting that from?
He already got ground. Why you say he already got grounds for a retrial? He ain't even. It hadn't been a mistrial.
Right. It's on the news, Jay Clyde. Jay Clyde, I didn't say you spread BS. I thought you got it from another blogger's channel. But if it's on the news, then we have to go with that then.
It says straight drop ready to start dropping them floppers again from his cell now that coffee gone.
Um, I'm looking at her smile. You know, she could be one of them nice, nasty judges. You know what I'm saying? Smile at you and had a knife going in your back at the same time. You
Yeah,
know,
she could be one of the ones that just look innocent.
yeah.
Don't play. But we're gonna see if he gonna go in there. If straight drops attorney who's a bully, we're gonna see if he goes in there trying to bully her, like he tried to bully Judge Coffee. My client should be granted his privileges, his phone privileges. Judge Coffee wouldn't do it. He denied it. Okay, well then I'm gonna ask for you to be removed off of the case with them damn blue eyes.
See, because they've already rectified the phone issue, right? So that's not cause for retrial because that issue has been rectified by the judge recusing himself.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do a retrial based off that because that situation has been rectified. So I don't know why it would be a retrial on what. Straight drop chilling. He ain't worried about it. He better be worried about it, especially when they tell him life.
Tiva, straight drop need to be worried about it. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, because if we're gonna be honest, let's be honest. Because and I know straight drop have, and I'm not saying you are. I know straight drop have people that's in here right now that's behind him. So let me just, this will be my opportunity to say this. Okay, straight drop needs to be worried because it appears to me. Okay, I believe what the prosecutors say. It appears to me that straight drop has something to do with taking another man's life. Okay, so in the process of taking another man's life, his life is at stake. Okay, straight drop need to be worried. There is nothing good or great about what straight drop did other than he ruined his very own life. He affected the life of the people that truly care about him, not these people that's around him telling him, "Are you gonna be all right? That's all right, dog. We got your back." They ain't really got his back. I'm talking about people that truly care about him. Okay, like his daughter, her life might be affected, his mama, them, some of his close relatives. Okay, and then not to mention the life of the person that he actually took, and that's young Dolph. We know he affected his kids. Like we see that being played out on you social media, where his kids are affected, where his parents are affected. So he needs to be worried. If nothing else, he needs to be worried about karma, because if he truly did this, the laws of the earth is you got to reap what you sow. So if he did this, he definitely need to be worried.
Mm-hmm. Tim,
See,
they keep
we living
talking.
in a time now where and I'm not talking about you, Tiva, I'm just saying we're living in a time now where people do dirt just because they feel like somebody did them wrong. They think they could go take somebody's life and say, "Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get away with this." No, that's no, that's not how it's supposed to be. You got to reap what you sow.
Mm-hmm. Amen. See, I wouldn't want to be balling in prison. I mean, so they send you a check every month so you can be balling in prison, but um, it's not the same as balling in the free world. Uh, so I don't understand the psyche behind that. And when he gets shipped upstate, I'm sure there's gonna be some upstate dudes that's uh gonna want to get on his head too.
I agree with you. That straight, I agree. He never should have been let out. And the reason I say, one of the reasons I say that the judge has to be watched, the judges, I mean, any judge, not just her, but any, is because we saw that white judge sit there and say or vouch for straight drop, right, for him to be out. It makes me wonder if somebody paid him to do that because Straight Drop wasn't supposed to be out so that they can get him out.
Mm-hmm.
And so because they knew they had something for him to do, and that was to take Young Dolph out.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yes, he's done
And
some egregious
when folks
things.
around here saying that I'm always trying to cover for police officers, no, I don't cover for people when they are wrong. I'm just wise enough to understand that every human being, regardless of what profession they are in, are not the same. All police officers are not the same, just like all black folks are not thieves and lazy. Okay. But it's a whole heap of them that is, but not everybody.
So
J
how they
Flag.
know these two boys the ones that shot at Juke, unless Juke told, because they the police too. Hello 911. I know the dudes that shot at me.
You're right. How they know that those two dudes shot at Juke? Unless he told. I try to tell these folks they need to stop trying to spare these people that's trying to take them out. Because the folks that's trying to take them out is playing a different game. They don't give a damn about no street code. They almost dead. They over half of 100 and they telling everything they could tell.
Mm-hmm.
They get their assistants and stuff to send in crime stopper reports and stuff. I try to tell them, but they want these young dudes to stick to the code of you don't somebody try to take you out, you don't go tell. But then they telling everything.
Oh, his homeboy told on all of them. Well, I mean, hey, that's what happens, right? All these boys tell on each other. They gonna tell on the rest of CMF too. Better watch him believe that. It's coming. Wait for it.
Hey, I'm telling you, Legacy. He said I'd rather be homeless than being in jail with $1 million in my account. That's what Straight Drop don't understand. They talking about they
Mm-hmm.
taking care of him. What good is somebody giving you some money and you got I just gonna take care of my daughter? Your kids need you on the outside being a good influence on them, not in jail like some damn animal. Kids need more than just money.
Mm-hmm. What?
So these folks letting these Negroes say, "I'm gonna take care of your family." It ain't nothing for you to you go and do that time and be honorable, but yet they paying somebody to go and do time for them, so they won't have to be do time, so that they can be out on the outside and play Father of the Year, faking the funk and flogging and all that, so they won't have to go in. If doing time ain't that bad, how come them niggas don't go do their own time? But
Hmm.
they want to pay these little dudes, and they crazy enough to do it to go do their time.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna give me $1 million? Yeah, man, I give you $1 million. All you got to do is go ahead and do my take this charge. Then they get their asses in court and look like deer in headlights because it's a life sentence. But I sure got $1 million, nigga. You gonna serve life. What good is $1 million to you?
And newsflash, even when they get sentenced and they think this case is over, there's no statute of limitations on M word, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So as long as new information keep pouring in and new potential defendants names keep being brought up, they're gonna get investigated too, and more than likely other people are gonna be arrested. Because I know CMF just wanted to stay with the ones that's arrested, but half of Trula locked up anyway. But I'm just saying, it's no statute of limitations.
Mm.
Yeah, he gonna be balling upstate, girl. Please, what kind of life is that? And then this baby mama out here spreading it like it's
Yep.
spreading it like it's wildfire.
I told these young dudes they better be real careful about when these OGs, these supposed to be OGs, be choosing them bruh, I know you a hitter. I want you to go and do the job because I already know you a hitter. Yeah, they know you're a crash dummy, but they got their eyes on your baby mama. So they know you're gonna get caught because they had to know what a high profile case like a high profile person like young Dolph. When nobody get ready to get away with taking him out, okay, and thinking they're gonna get away with it. They wasn't gonna let him. They had a history of trying to take him out, which means the feds were already watching them. So they ain't gonna get away with it. Okay. That's the reason why they went and got these little young dudes. But when they start choosing these little young dudes, you have to think about it. Straight Drop got a real cute little baby mama. Okay. So these OGs, okay, they choose certain ones to go and do this dirt, hoping that they get caught up because they want to have their way with their baby mama anyway. That nigga away locked away in jail, he ain't getting out no more anyway. Say, I wish they had killed him when we sent him on that mission. Now I get to have his baby mama all to myself. If you, they do that, and then it's up say, man, ain't nobody messed up about no woman like that. That's what they doing. They be wanting these little young dudes to go to jail. They pay them to go on missions so that they can screw their baby mama and take care of. Man, I'm gonna take care of your baby mama. I'm gonna take care of your baby. Yeah, he taking care of her. You in jail. You ain't gonna get out and see her no more. Okay, he feel like he get to have his way with her all that he can do. You know what I mean? When he taking that Viagra, because other than Viagra, he can't do a damn thing. And see, that's what I'm talking about. These old ass niggas just their mindset is messed up. How they expect for these young dudes, these young boys that are young enough to be their children to do any better when they got a screwed up mindset? Man, I'm gonna get to have this gal, nigga. You ain't even able to get no hard up, but you helping to mess up somebody's life that's young enough to be your damn son because you talking about you want to be with this baby mama because she make you think about what you used to be 40 years ago, nigga, because you about 50. Feds probably eating popcorn, sitting back, watching niggas kill niggas. That's what's happening. Or 60. His baby mama ain't cute no more. Juke and his boys got her on a sex tape. Oh Lord Jesus. Lord have mercy. Woo, Lord Jesus.
Ooh, Jesus.
And they ought to be ashamed of themselves. Straight Drop them is the same age as my kids. Juke them ought to be ashamed of themselves if that's true. Old ass niggas. And I bet if that's true, they ain't doing nothing. Because I don't know how long it take them Viagra's to wear off.
When they get through with her, they'll toss it to the side. They just waiting on him to get convicted. It's almost like a friendly hostage situation, right? They holding her for whatever reason, placating to her
Well,
until
when
they
Straight
finish
Drop
with her.
find that out, that might be what make him turn.
Hmm.
Because they probably got her to, if this is true, they might have her to talk him into going to trial. He find all this out, he'll tell them all of them. Because out of all those little dudes, why they choose him?
Girl, can you imagine Jook on a tape like that with all them damn titty, black ass titties and belly flopping everywhere, and that little black sausage trying to work something? Girl, please. Ooh, I bet that thing is. Ooh, nauseating.
They ought to be ashamed of themselves if they did that little girl like that. But hey,
Was
listen,
she allowing it because of money? See, that's all these young
that's
girls wanting
true.
some damn racks.
All they want is some money.
Yeah, racks. And he flapping them big black titties up and down, that big belly rolling around. Girl, please.
I see
Ooh,
Teasy.
child.
I see CEO Teasy got a pretty baby mama too. She
Yeah,
a
she
cute
real
little baby
pretty.
mama. She I saw she posted that somebody named Big Jug. She didn't say Big Jug. Big Jug gave her some money. I said, Lord, I sure hope that ain't Big Jug. He trying to
Mm.
get all them boys baby mamas. He ought to be ashamed. Oh, nasty. That's what he is, nasty.
Yeah, slobbing on somebody. And you know what? Selling your soul, right, Tony, for $40. I'm getting racks. Mm. Jesus, take the
But now
wheel.
T's baby mama is she's a college graduate. She seems to be she's-
Y'all cutting up. Somebody smell like a live mule in their room. Smell like ass crack and ball smack. Ooh, child.
these grown
Mm.
men ought to be ashamed of themselves. Want to mess these young boys' lives over. And they too naive and stupid to see. Yeah, man, I want to pay you 50 G's to go on this mission. I already know you ain't get ready to get away with it because they are already up on the investigation and watching everybody that's around them, listening to them too. Oh man, yeah, man. Uh, shoot, they want your baby mama. Hold on.
J. Clyde, where you been? TZ is deceased. I know you know that, right, J. Clyde? You ain't been following that? He said, how TZ doing anyways? He in the upper room with singing with the angel Gabriel, I guess. R.I.P. to him. Yeah, Cypress, lust demon. Cypress, don't you be down there at the courthouse trying to get with the new judge and work your lust demon on her so Gotti don't get implicated here. Mm. Y'all are hilarious. BSJ, so you mean to tell me Jook like women? Hey, I heard different. I heard he like them strap-ons. But hey, I guess that rumor's for entertainment purposes only, right? Yeah, Lauren, the upper room with Jesus. Yeah, girl, the upper room. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, when it's all said and done, I know you flying to the court, Cypress. I know you're gonna put on your gaiters and that little hat that you got on in your thumbnail. You're gonna be down there trying to shoot your shot with the new judge. But guess what? It ain't gonna work because she gonna lock you up too. Cypress gonna have on them real pointy toe gaiters with the eyes still on them. Eyes gonna be looking at the judge trying to wink at her, and she gonna kick him right on out of there, send you right on to the jail cell. J. Clyde, you being sarcastic. You trolling. Okay. Hey, Mac name Ace. He said if a ninja asked me to take Dolph out, I would have known right then they don't give a F about my life. You right, Mac name Ace. They don't care because they ain't gonna ask they boy sons to do it. Cypress trying to take one for the team. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I thought Juke, as Anissa say, be putting sprinkling glitter on his pink panties. Let me stop before they come down here and put a hit on me, since they like to put bags on everybody else's head. Lauren Michelle said, Cypress, are you dressing as Gotti or Juke for Halloween? If I had my bet, Lauren, I say Gotti. He got to go get that little rubber mask and put it on his head so you have a receding hairline. Mm-hmm. Get some gorilla glue and glue a little hair on the sides. That's funny. I'm gonna be saying, lock me up, baby, all the way to my cell. Cypress, you just capping because you don't want to go to jail. You ain't built for jail, man. You like barbecue too much and pork chops. Y'all
Okay, y'all,
funny.
I'm back.
They Tam, they asked Cypress if he gonna dress up like Gotti or Juke for Halloween.
He probably gonna dress up like Gotti. He love Gotti.
Uh-huh. And if anybody gonna be out for Halloween and that's in any city, wherever you at, y'all be safe. Keep your head on swivel because these folks are out here purging.
Yeah, they are. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there. And if I mean, if it ain't at a church or something, I wouldn't even go take my kids trick or treating. It's not safe
Mm-mm.
now. Anyways, I don't understand like why people want to Brooklyn, Coney Island showing love. We out here. Rest in peace of that dog. Okay, shout out to Brooklyn and Coney Island. I love New York. But if you ain't got to take your kids trick or treating, go get them some candy and let them walk around the house and put candy in a bag or something. If a church is not having like something, I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't do it because folks are so sick now. What is the purpose of wanting to put poison and stuff? We There was a few cases I believe in Memphis like last year or the year before where they was putting razor blades and stuff in the candy. Why would you want to do that to kids?
Sick, sick. Diane say he love got he dirty draws. He'll drink his bath water. These people sick, Tam. You know, some people that just like to see mayhem. You know, that's why they get out here and do all this crap. But I think it's probably good for maybe an adult on a trustworthy adult or family on the block to just host the Halloween at their house and let the kids on the block come to that one house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say because people are so evil now they'll shoot up in the church.
Ashley says she's serving candy and chips out her garage. These thieving parents can't be looking inside my house. Girl, I don't blame you. They sure will be scoping. See a big
I
screen and
thought
come back
about
that night and get it.
I have some yellow some orange jack-o'-lanterns, you put the candy in. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought about just putting it like at the end of my driveway and not even allowing it, they don't even have to come up to the house. But here's the thing about that, one person gonna get it all. We gonna take it all.
Yeah, yeah. You right about that though. You got to be careful. They putting fentanyl in the candy and all this, sprinkling fentanyl dust on the candy. Yeah, you can't. It's sad. It's really sad. Man, Angie ain't been nowhere, girl. I've been right here. Yes, ma'am. Tamara, my sister, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But no cap, D Ma, they been doing that for a minute. Yeah. Every time I think about Big Scar, Tam, I'm gonna tell you something. I still
Mhm.
stand on Big Scar was slipped something
Mhm.
purposely.
I believe that too.
Yeah. Some folks are getting out here getting these illicit drugs, especially when they want to take you out. That's like one of the new ways to take folks out on the sly.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I wonder if the water boy okay, Lauren Michelle.
I
Yeah, I
hope the
wonder.
water boy okay. It's a darn shame the water boy can't even stand on the corner and sell water bottles to try to make him some money without somebody watching him. Yeah, he done been out there 4, 5 hours. Now that nigga been out here since 7 o'clock. He got a pocket full of money and go pop a 15-year-old boy and try to take him out for his money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had an idea. I think cause see what he be doing is he be standing on the corner selling water bottles. I I know he have to take some of that money and go and like his mama them probably not gonna let him stand back up there no more and sell water. I wouldn't. But it sure would have been a good thing for everybody to go and buy him a case of water so that he wouldn't have to take his profits and buy it, and invest his money back in there and help him. But I mean, a 15-year-old boy, hopefully he make it through. I'm sure he'll never stand back up there on the corner.
See, and it's kids like that the community need to pull together, and that's who you give your money to, not uh to CMF, folks like CMF and the rest of these loaf gang loafers, whatever they call themselves, the new name for them. You know, those are kids that you support, the ones that's not out here robbing old ladies and uh snatching grabs, what they call them, crash and grabs when they breaking in stores. He wasn't doing none of that. He was trying to hustle his little money on his own without out here trying to hurt people.
And
I
I'm sure that his folks never thought that, that would happen, because I've gone through there. Sometimes it be several water boys out there. Like when I've had to get up and be out early at about 7 o'clock, 7:30, those water boys be standing right there at that busy intersection early in the morning trying to sell water.
Yeah, we have them here. We had the little guys here. They either playing the drums at the E-way, at the entrance of the E-way, trying to hustle some money, or they dancing or selling water. You don't hit at kids like that. That's not bothering nobody. But to see, that just shows you the level of evil. They on demon time, right?
Mm-hmm.
These judges need to start cracking down for real, and that's everywhere, not just Memphis, here too. They need to start cracking down. And but I'm gonna tell you something. I think it won't be long that when some of their kids start getting hit up and taken out in the same manner that these people in these black communities are getting taken out, they're gonna do something. Because we already see that that white lady jogger, Tam, remember her? They hurried up and arrested him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they hurried up and arrested Ezekiel Kelly. Yeah, but these fools get to stay out on the streets and keep doing this stuff. It's crazy.
Like I said, all they doing is putting false hope, what I mean, manipulative people been doing that forever. See, straight drop, gonna go ahead and get out, man. um you do work for us, you ain't got to worry about going to jail. That's how they make a fool out of these little young dudes.
Hmm. Hey,
Hey,
Lucille.
Lucille.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the holidays are not what they used to be. The childhood is not what it used to be, And of course, my childhood was back in the 70s. So a lot of these younger people can't relate because they weren't even born then. But, back when we were kids, we enjoyed our childhood. We had a good time, but these kids now, they are basically uh, being held captive, by these criminals. These hoods are being held captive. Ain't no more childhood no more. Unless you are the type of parent that know how to take your kids out the hood, and if you can't afford to take them out of state, to some of the other tourist spots and let them see some other parts of the world. But some of these inner city parents don't have that kind of money, so you have to create a childhood for them. He said they got BBQ in jail. Who is BBQ? Straight Street Politics. I want to know when they side gonna go to jail for all this crap that they doing, because they doing stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
How many people has Juke had shot at, and he's still putting bags on people's heads. So when he going to jail? Because I want to be able to laugh at that. Barbecue. I know. He said they got BBQ in jail. I thought it was short for a rapper name or something. I know what barbecue is. Is that what his street name is? BBQ. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry, I was having a blonde moment. Player call. Althea, that's too much like right, girl. These kids ain't picking up a book. Not all of them. BBQ and Bologna. Wicked, how is Jamarcus a part of the cover up and he'd already told on his brother? I mean, I don't get that they not the real killers. I think they are. And what's the cover up? But I guess everybody have their opinion. Some people seem to think that they're not, but I don't know. why their attorneys haven't tried to get them out on bond if they're not the real killers. It look like they'd have tried to do that by now. If they edit it, if those pictures are edited, Wicked, the bloggers photoshopped and edited them.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, always eating. I agree with you. Wicked, I don't believe that. Yeah, the bloggers did some photoshopping. Wicked, you better believe it, to support their narratives that they was out here spinning and still spinning. But hey, you entitled to your opinion. If you don't think they the real deal, then um, I just wonder what's in those
Yeah,
million pages.
Wicked, if those pictures aren't real, it is because the vloggers have edited. They've edited those pictures so much it didn't make no sense. What the police did do was just took a screenshot of what was on at an angle of what was on the camera and put and deliberately put them out. I mean, I don't why would they edit the pictures? What would it benefit the police to edit pictures? Well, yeah, we could believe what we want, but it ain't been proven. It has been proven that vloggers have been editing them. That's what's been proven. Why? What would it benefit the police to edit pictures? What they did was they edited out the face of the person that was driving their white car. That's what they did. Edit out. They made sure that they cut the picture down. I don't know if the cookie shop released pictures before the cops did. I just saw the pictures that was released, the same pictures that was released from the news media that was on TV before they, not just the ones. That's how I know that a lot of the ones on the internet have been edited because the news media on the news channels got the raw pictures of what the police department gave them.
I ain't never heard of seen no pictures that the cookie shop put out, and they wouldn't have had time to put no pictures out because the authorities were there ASAP, and I believe they collected all that stuff from the start. I know, rest in peace, young Dolph, right?
I don't know if that was a heavy set shooter or not. I went out there wicked. But what I will say is I know that at angles, that was in November. The wind was blowing. He had on a jacket at an angle. Okay. People look different, when you take pictures from angles. Mm. From my understanding, what they did was they got the footage from not from their phones, but from the video camera itself. Okay, they got it from the video camera itself. Okay, and was able to get it from the company that they was going through.
Well, Tim, it's no different than like you or I got a Ring doorbell camera on our property, right? Apartment, house, whatever. If you
Right.
got a Ring doorbell camera, uh, most people with that system, any modern camera system these days for home security, it's on your phone. So yeah, of course it would be on her phone. Why wouldn't it be? Most people that have that security hookup uh, can log into their phone to see what's happening at their business, their homes. I mean, that's the way the system is hooked up, that's the way it's downloaded. I mean, what you're saying don't make any sense. So even if she had security footage on her phone, it's supposed to go to her phone because that's how these modern day security is set up. Yep, you have a blessed day too. Thanks for stopping in. Did you hit the like button? If not, hit it on your way out. I mean, I'm
It's
just saying that's
on
usually
as
how it
I
works. Man,
get
am I wrong
started.
about that?
Yeah, because what they do is they have to. That I mean, if they felt like it was some funny stuff going on, I mean, the raw footage also came from ADT or whatever company. So y'all said ADT also, edited the footage. I just don't think everybody in ADT, the Memphis Police Department, and the cookie shop all together got together and decided to edit some footage to put on TV. It just what does it benefit the Memphis Police Department to edit footage?
Who's wrong, Gateway? I know for a fact that people that have like the Ring doorbell camera, if they at work or in a business meeting somewhere, they can tap into their phone and look at their property and what's going on. So I don't think I'm wrong about that. But most people would set it up that way. Why wouldn't you set it up that way? That's the purpose of having that type of security camera. He said you have to set it up that way. Well, duh. Yeah, most people would.
That's the purpose of getting
Of
these
having it.
wireless cameras and stuff, so you can look at your home, I guess, from
Home away from home. Yeah.
right.
Well, most people would. I mean, it's a moot point to get it and not have it set up that way.
So are you saying because you install cameras for a living, you help to edit footage?
He said not everyone wants that option. I think most modern day people would. I mean, right? Because it's a moot point to not do it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So Wicked, back to you. Wicked says that the Memphis police is just as corrupt as LAPD was in the Tupac Biggie case. Badges is one hand. So police are you telling me that every police officer on the Memphis Police Department, you're telling me every single one of these people are crooked just because they're police officers?
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Tim, you know what I'm still waiting on?
What?
I'm still waiting on the folks that think Memphis MPD had something to do with Dolph's case to go down there and ask for the footage. That's what I'm waiting on. Cause
Me too.
I ain't seen nobody do a blog of them live going down there asking them for the footage. That's what I'm waiting on because they so hell bent on saying MPD had something to do with it. They haven't gone to internal affairs, nor have they asked for the footage. So I mean, don't talk about it, be about it. Because if you're so convinced that that's the case, I mean, hey, let's go. I want to see the live footage of y'all going down there asking them, some questions.
Wicked, let me just tell you, let me just say this, okay? Because I know about that. He did die of a heart attack. The man retired because he had heart issues. Why would they need to murder him? It had nothing to do with the Young Dogs case. That had nothing to do with the Young Dogs case. So I don't know where people getting there from. So, yeah, hey, see, that's the kind of stuff right there. I saw Dear Hughley. At first, they were saying it had something to do with the Tyree Nickel case. D.L. Hughley put that out when that man, it was some kind of love triangle going on. That's his business, but the man retired because of the heart issue. So I don't know where people get that from.
And who in the hell is Ronisha Joy? Y'all just be over. Y'all come over here with all this crap. Y'all
Look, I don't know
drag.
nothing about no Ronisha Joy. Okay, I don't know anything about that. But don't come and put her name in the chat because I ain't never heard of her name in the Young Dolph's case. Don't drag people in a situation that ain't got nothing to do with nothing because people mad at her and want to drag her. We don't play those games over here. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, whoever you are behind it.
Jeff
Okay.
Lee, go down there and ask them to show you that part of the footage. You in Memphis, aren't you? Have you been down there to ask them to show you that? People, what people would just want to see them walking in the shop? Go down there and ask them for the footage, y'all. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Don't talk about it, be about it. Go on down there, Jeff. I think you live in
Jeff Lee,
Memphis.
you've been in media for a long time. When has the police ever presented a case before the trial? Why would they need to show us what Dolph walking into the cookie shop just because we're curious and it could show a witness or it could compromise their case? Why would they need to do that?
I mean, he done got the whole clan of them over here. I mean, the whole cult clan. They got their robes on, girl.
The DOJ is the Department of Justice. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me go ahead and break this down. The DOJ is the Department of Justice. They don't come in and investigate cases like Young Dolph's case. They come in to make sure that a government agency of any kind, Department of Justice, any government agency, whether it's the police department or whoever, is abiding by the policy. They start going through files to make sure that officers were, if they were disciplined, that they were disciplined according to the guidelines. They start coming in to look at how many complaints was made against certain things. They do it all the time. They did it at juvenile court. They do it to every government agency, not just police departments. They won't be investigating the Young Dolph's case. That's not what they do.
Wicked, we're not answering that. I know you probably somewhere taking back information for content. So, go ask what's that DA name with the bald head? Tam, go ask him why he going on trial separately. I don't know. Go ask them. We don't know. M Rose, you acting like you part of the cover up. Wicked, you trolling, man.
Yeah, Wicked troll. Wicked, don't make me block you now because I already
Yeah.
figured who you are now. Don't make me block you. You ain't got disrespectful. The questions you throwing out, I'm glad to be able to rebuff everything because I already know they lies. I'm glad you're putting it out there so that people can know that they lies. But don't come in, don't troll now.
Mm, mm, mm. Don't you have a live to do anyway, since you do about 5 of them a day anyway? Go do a live or something. I mean, come on.
Oh my God.
Go over there and make them 99 videos you're going to make anyway about the new judge. So, go get some business. What's wrong with these people? All I want to know is, Tim, why the folks that so convinced about this, that, and the third don't go down there and ask them questions anyway, since they think they have a media badge. Put your media badge on and go down there and ask questions like Jeremy Pierre. We
Okay.
just want to see them walking in the cookie shop.
Okay. Have you ever known them to do? Have you ever known them to do a criminal case? Okay, such as a murder case. Pull that. See if you can pull that up.
Judge Coffee be smoking blunts with Orange Mound Quet. Sorry if I spelled. What? T-Vay, I think you're a troll too. But you funny though. Y'all be saying some of the wackest stuff. Tim, what's wrong with people?
I don't know.
Mm, mm, mm. because here's my thing: you can't be a vlogger and vlog and call your content credible when you keep throwing 99 things up to the ceiling to see what's going to stick. Anybody can do that. You can throw enough suspects up to the ceiling, and if one of them stick, don't come back a month later and say, "See, I told y'all a month ago." Well, hell, you done threw half of Memphis up to the damn ceiling. I mean, where they be getting this crap from? Witches and warlocks. Yes, man, girl, it is Halloween for real, for real. Witches and warlocks. I'd say they got them black robes on, standing in that little circle with that that fire ring going around it. But y'all can't abracadabra over here. We're not going for the okie dokie. Don't act like you don't know
Okay,
where
so
that is.
this is what the DOJ prosecutes. It says special agents investigate alleged violations of fraud, abuse, and integrity laws that govern Department of Justice employees, operations, grantees, and contractors.
Hmm. They ain't trying to hear that though, Tam. They done made up their own damn definition for DOJ.
So you're right, they do. They bring charges against people for fraud, but they won't be investigating the Dolph case.
Mm, mm, mm. I mean, if I had a blog
The
and blame,
police department falls in up under integrity. That's the reason why they go into the police department, to make sure that they have followed policies. That's a government agency. It falls up under integrity.
where these new people coming from tonight? It's
I don't know.
Halloween for
Well,
real.
we're rebuking them. See, they've been putting out these lies, and hey, I'm gonna throw it right back at them. It's good to know the names of the frauds.
Shondell Barnett at where he at. They know where he at. They ain't looking
Why they
for him.
want to know what Shondell Barnett at? They trying to find out what Shondell Barnett is so that they could send somebody to take him out.
Right.
Okay.
They done already messed over Teasy, so I guess they looking for Shondell now, huh?
It wouldn't be the first time that the Department of Justice has gone into the Memphis Police Department. Um, I mean, if they get complaints, they'll go in there to make sure that they've been following policies and guidelines and look at the paperwork and stuff. It wouldn't be the first time. They did it with juvenile court recently too. I don't hear nobody vlogging about that.
Mm-mm.
But now, if you're talking about the federal agency being on the Young Dogs case, of course, but it's for other reasons, right? It's not they. It wouldn't be up under DOJ for Young Dolph. It's got everything to do with the RICO.
Break it down, Tam. Break it down, girl, because they don't know. Say it again for the slow folks on that yellow bus in the back.
It's for the RICO.
Y'all heard that, didn't you? RICO. Gateway, where you from? You from Memphis?
Mm. He said he
Cause
was
a whole
working on Judge Joe Brown campaign. Well, I mean, there are also some corrupt politicians in Memphis. I never said that it wasn't.
hell, they corrupt everywhere. I mean, if you just want to
Hmm.
just put that jacket on them, I mean, it's corruption everywhere. Oh, who done it? I hope you're feeling better. Said you had a seizure last week. Well, prayers, for your healing. Yeah, uh, Rico heading to Texas because we know Texas got some mess going on with them Prince folks down there and everywhere else. Not
Hmm.
just them. It's a lot of folks. Texas been corrupt.
Hmm.
You know, I get mad every time I hear somebody trying to troll Grove Hero when he's putting back into the community and using his own money, making his own money, and then trying to seem like, because Dolph is not here anymore, he just so he just so poor and so broke that he's not savvy enough to get out here and hustle and make his money. I mean, he did it. He been doing it since Dolph passed away. So that pisses me off because people like him are needed in the community, giving back. And I understand that some people may feel like, well, folks that got money don't owe nobody nothing. But, at the end of the day, you still eating off the city, right? Whether you live there or not, you still claiming and then you stirring up mayhem in the city. You're not even living there, but you coming back or you there stirring the pot. So yeah, you owe them people what's being taken from them because what's being taken from them is their safety and their freedom to walk their hoods without getting gunned down. That pisses me off. And shout out to Grove Hero. Hell, I don't think he get his enough flowers.
That's right. Shout out to Grove Hero for doing a good job. Brother, he's sponsoring himself. And that's what mentors do. They put you in positions to sponsor yourself, right? And that's what Young
Hmm.
Dolph did. He ain't had to go commit no hits. He ain't had to go get nobody to commit no hits and destroy his community and take out people in his community or nothing.
Absolutely. But get mad. See what killed me, Tam? Now they can get on social media and troll and threaten people and put bags all on people's head and wipe their snotty noses like they wiping away somebody's life. But the moment somebody buck up against them and talk up for themselves or put it in a song like Jay Fizzle, then they wrong, right? They've been trolling them since Dolph passed away. Them boys have been quiet. They hadn't been saying anything. They've been holding their peace. But at the end of the day, they human too. So uh, they speaking their mind or they saying what they want to say. Uh, and hey, salute to them. My hat's off to them because they held their peace long enough. Everybody want to get on Mia J. Because she sang a song and said what she said or she's expressing herself. Hey, my hat's off to her because these people are human. They've been taunting Dolph family and friends since Dolph passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I get sick of these people, they get to do what the hell they want to do, like some of these other folks that's running some of these damn vlogs. You get to say and do what you want to do and mess with people. Can't nobody say nothing back to you. Who the hell they think they are?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Demond, for the cash app. I agree. But that's the wickedness and the sickness of it all. I can make money off of defaming your character, trying to get people to take you out, or saying enough to hopefully try to get somebody to take you out. I could do whatever I want to do to violate you, but the moment you try to throw it back up in my face, now it's a problem. That's the mind of a real twisted individual.
Yes, it is. And it's sickening. It just makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach because, like you said, these are old folks, gray hairs sprouting gray hairs and stuff. And one thing another vlogger said that I agree with. You may have money, but you don't have the love. See, folks only love you for what you can give them. These
Mm.
young boys will not be going out here destroying their lives and getting ready to go do life in prison if these clowns didn't have no money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wouldn't have nothing to do with them. Because see, the way I'm seeing it and the way and my feelings are, they go with anybody that's gonna give them a dollar. It don't necessarily have to be CMF. So it doesn't just because they doing your dirt for you don't mean that they love you. It just means that you got the money to put them in those positions. So at the end of the day, you still don't have the love that Dolph had. You still don't have the love that Grove Hero have. You still don't have the love that Key Glock and the rest of these guys have, or anybody in the community that's doing right by their people. You don't have that kind of love, and you'll never have that respect ever.
That's right. And deep down inside, some of the little dudes that's paying close attention to how they sending their homies out slick hate them, because they've been raised a little different and saying, "Damn, he offering him a deal or some money, but he want him to go crash out," which means they ultimately taking money for their own demise, because that's all they doing. It ain't nowhere in the world I let nobody have me around them to be their hitter. Ain't nowhere in the world I let them send me out like that.
Gateway came most certainly did kill Abel, but what are you trying to say? Because if you trying to say that somebody that Dolph mentored had something to do with that, I beg to differ. Now I don't know if that's your angle or what you're trying to say, but yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. Now these other little crash dummies out here, yeah, they do anything. They jump sides and fence ride and D ride. We know that, but that's why they go to them to get their dirty work done because they know that there's really no loyalty. That's why they holding on to straight drops sack because they trying to make sure he don't talk and tell on them. Trey Slime, what did he do this morning? Play a call. No, we did. I didn't see him. Tim, you see that? He said y'all must didn't see Trey Slime this morning.
I didn't see him. Trey Slimes, I try not to look at a whole lot, because I think it's a shame what the end result is everybody see what they're doing. And I hate that he doesn't care enough about his own life. I hate that.
Well, for guys like that, Tam, you played a video in one of your lives the other night of that mom wailing and crying for her son that had crashed his car. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And it's heartbreaking when you hear that wail of a mother coming from a mother that just lost her child, be it him right or wrong. Um, but it's these young men. They don't, like you say, they don't care about their lives, and they don't care about the anguish and pain that they're gonna put their mother through when something happens to them. But at the end of the day, you can't be the type of mother that know your son out here doing all this stuff and not try to get a hold of him. Because I hope she's talking to her son, letting him know, son, that, hey, you're not doing the right thing here. You need to calm down. He said he sent it to you.
Okay, I'm get ready to look at it.
I agree. Respect will take you far in life. Disrespect will get you gone fast. But folks disrespect for on each side, every side. So
Lord have mercy. It don't make no sense. It don't even make no sense.
hmm, it's like these guys on a runaway train going nowhere.
That's all.
Hmm. Well, I take that back. They going somewhere, all right.
Away from here.
Hmm.
Yep, away from here. It's sad. It really is.
And don't he have a record contract or something now?
Yeah, he signed to Lamigo.
Well, okay, start working on the music. Where's the music at? Because all this extra stuff, he worried about the wrong stuff. Whatever he doing, he worried about the wrong stuff. Work on your craft if you have a craft. But it's a
It's
sport to
sad.
them, keeping score as
Hmm.
they call it. They're keeping score. It's a sport, blood sport.
Yeah, it's sad when they look at a human life as being that.
Hmm. But then when they turn roll around and then you hear they people, man, R.I.P. Blooder. They ain't had to do you like that, Blooder. They took out a real one. Man, you just messed me up with this one. How? How? Girl, please. Man, they took my Blooder out. And your Blooder was out here acting a damn fool.
Hmm.
Got damn stand up cardboard with a image on it, standing up with their arm around the damn cardboard, taking a picture with them. Well, if you was a real Blooder, you should have been talked to him when he was alive, so you can hug him in real time, right?
Hmm.
Damn cardboard cutouts. Should make that make sense. Come on now.
I don't
Yeah, that
understand
father
what's
last night
going
was
on,
deep.
but it's sad. It's really it's a shame before God. It really is.
Yeah, that father last night on the live, he was he was it was heartbreaking what he was saying, but he was real about it. Need more real talk like that, cause yeah.
I agree. It's sad these young men though don't care nothing about their very own lives.
Mm-mm, they don't care. They don't care. And then when it's taken from you and you pushing up daisies, it's too late then. Cause once that life gone, you can't bring it back. Wearing somebody on a T-shirt celebrating when they was alive, celebrating them being a demon or a hitman. Mm-mm. I can't condone nor celebrate that type of behavior. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's a never ending cycle. It sure is. Some of the war is the war, art of war. What war? What war are they fighting? You're fighting amongst each other when we got bigger fish to fry in
Mhm.
life, for real.
These are dudes got their whole life ahead of them. It ain't nowhere in the world that these record labels should be signing them to be their protection. These dudes got their whole life ahead of them. You look at them
Mhm.
as nothing as being your damn shield or going taking out somebody you jealous of.
Tim, didn't I hear a story a minute ago where they said that was it Jook or one of them held some lady in front of him, held some lady in front of them as a shield? Or was I hearing something wrong?
I don't know. Maybe somebody did say that. It sounds familiar.
Don't that sound
Yeah, ask
familiar?
Player Cole. He might know. Is Player Cole still in here?
I could have swore they said his I don't know grabbed his sister or somebody grabbed some woman and held her in front of him as a shield. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Well, one thing's for sure, if they not physically holding somebody in front of them, they are putting people in front of them as a shield. Because you're using these young men out here, Yeah, they using them human shields.
Hmm.
The only thing is, when they say a body double, you get somebody to stand in for you, and hey, you go in the restaurant and pretend to be me. Who in the hell you gonna get to pretend to be him? Who gonna stand in for Junk? Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if Dottie got a body double.
Dolph found the body double when
Oh,
they
did
was
he?
in that video.
Mm.
They said a bear.
Yogi Berra. Ooh, Tam, oh wait, that's funny. Mm-mm-mm. Wally the Walrus, y'all. Oh man, that's hilarious. Super Mario and Luigi. Betty Boop said, "Can you do a recap, Tam?"
Yeah. What happened is they assigned a new judge to Young Dolph's case. Now, I had never heard of this lady. I just started, I'm gonna check and see if I can get some information on how she is in her courtroom. She seems to be pretty involved with the community, but the thing that bothers me is that she's always worked as a defense attorney. Okay. So I hope she doesn't be partial to um defense attorneys, but even if she is partial, it ain't gonna change a damn thing as it relates to and then too, I'm thinking about it now. Straight drops attorney might be trying to get a judge that he feel like he can poke holes and everything and have all the evidence thrown out because that's the only thing he got to do. Because if he can't do that, he already know his client. But a million pages worth of evidence, that's a whole lot of evidence to try to have. He'd be poking for years, won't it?
Oh, why y'all coming in here with this breaking news with this garbage? Where y'all getting that stuff from? What's wrong with these people?
They come in here trolling now. Don't make me block y'all. TKO, don't make me block you because you know damn well your guy ain't got locked up yet. He going to. I know y'all hoping he don't. He going to, but he ain't yet.
Mm-mm. Boy, Michael Myers is transitioning to these people for Halloween. Oh, that's DJ Rob Blogs saying he Betty Boop. Why you saying you Betty Boop if you DJ Rob Blogs? Y'all got all kinds of different names. What y'all be on this YouTube doing? Hey, Black Barbie.
Let's make chicken.
Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, new to you. He looked like Flubber.
Yeah, I know these folks that lost their mind. I'm looking at a woman who got a costume as a dick face, a man's penis.
He said it's on CNN right now. Y'all need to cut it out. Where are y'all coming from? I have never seen these names before. Who are you people? Harpo, who these people? It's on CNN. Y'all funny as hell. We ain't falling for the okie doke. We ain't sending nobody on no oh, that's your mom phone. Okay, BJ, tell mama I said hi. Betty Boot. Tell Betty Boot mama I said hi. Mm-mm.
True 1000. It's not on CNN. Stop. Y'all stop with the foolishness before I'm gonna start blocking y'all. They said the last judge made it obvious that he was a fan of young Dolph.
How?
He didn't make it obvious. I think he was fair.
How? He treated them with respect. Mr. Cornelius Smith, sir. How you doing today, sir? Are you ready to go up for 100 years?
And guess what? Because that's the law, them 61 years still stand. She can't change the law just because it's in her courtroom, and she probably don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
He probably would have did better. A Judge Coffee was trying to give him an opportunity, but she probably, she's not gonna go undo what Judge Coffee did, but she ain't gonna give him no opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, what straight drop attorney need to understand, just because he came in there acting being disrespectful, trying to get another judge, whoever he gets next gonna feel have an obligation to make sure that they're not lenient on him.
And you know they're gonna bring her up to speed on all of his shenanigans, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. What's the name of the new judge?
Jennifer Mitchell.
Hey, OG Snake Spotter and
Hey,
Daryl Brown.
yeah, I mean, he wanted Judge Coffee off of the case, and it ain't gonna help him. That man don't give a damn if straight drop win or lose. That man just trying to make his money.
Hey, real deal, Lee. Judge Coffee probably relieved to be off this case, to be honest with you. You know, he can move on to other stuff, other cases, cause one thing he wasn't gonna tolerate was disrespect.
And guess what? It still ain't gonna help nothing. It made it worse. I bet you he's not gonna go up in there being disrespectful.
Hmm. But yeah, didn't they say earlier that Straight Drops attorney, somebody that he was handling the case for, eventually wound up getting life any daggone way?
Every one of them he done handled all them high profile cases. Every one of them.
Life. I'm just waiting on the day when I hear that gavel come down to life. I don't know how was he helping Govan. I don't think he was helping him. And maybe he, hey, I don't know. I feel like the feds is in on this somewhere, somehow. Uh maybe they won't go Van out on purpose. Who knows? Don't nobody know but them.
Right. Nobody knows but them. I can't, and we can't speculate
Sure can't.
because we don't know what went on. Just everything's sealed.
For a reason. Well, I mean, big pressure. People don't seem to think that. They seem to think straight drop on his way home.
Just because they changed courtrooms, that happens all the time here.
And I'm gonna tell you something about a woman in a position, and this is just me speaking from my own personal experiences. Most women in a position, they work that much harder just so you don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk. Because they want
Absolutely.
you to understand that uh don't take my smile for weakness. I'm sure she's gonna be very professional, but I can certainly say that women in a position work that much harder to ensure that there's integrity and respect.
There ain't gonna be a cakewalk like everybody thinking.
Yeah, because I'm sure this lady and her what happened.
She know exactly why it's in her courtroom.
That's right.
She done seen on TV where the man keep getting caught with see, she ain't gonna feel the need to walk on a tightrope. I think Judge Coffey had started bending over backwards to try to, show that he was not partial. This lady might not give a damn what he think. Mm-hmm.
Well, Tim, babe, I'm gonna hop down and let you do your commentary and do your thing and tell these folks what's really going on, so they don't have to second guess it. Keep being great, keep shining, and keep doing your thing, girl. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, love.
All right. Shout out to D-Mon for coming, for always coming up, and everybody that comes up. We have Cypress to come up, we have Player Code to come up. We have different people to come up, that support the channel. I appreciate all of you all that always support the channel. But I wanted to come in, even with the distractions. You know what? When you got peace, I didn't even get mad today. It didn't even make me mad, because when you understand, you just understand what it is. And I guess at first it was hard for me to digest a lot of this foolishness, this tomfoolery. But hey, we all different, and that's what's going on. I can't expect for a person to have a sane mindset if it's not in them. Hey, and even still, we all think differently. Okay, so the trolling, I still don't understand, but hey, it is what it is. So, like I said, I wanted to get on, and I wanted to he says, but I will say it again. There is paperwork out showing that Govan has been working with the feds as an informant for years. I don't know. I haven't even looked up his paperwork. I haven't. As far as trying to look at his background and stuff, I have not. What I do is I try to and it's good for those that have. What I do is I try to look at what they, I believe what the prosecutors say. Okay. I do. Um as I've always said before, as it relates to Govan, do I feel like that Govan was the mastermind? No, I don't. I never believed that he was the mastermind. I never believed that he paid for it. Um, I felt like he had some type of involvement and knowledge, but it was not um paying for it. I believe that came from somebody else above him. Okay, that'll come out in the end, right? Or before long, as my grandma used to say, before long. And do I think he's innocent? No, I don't think that he's innocent. I just don't think he played the role that they say he played. And evidently they don't think he played it because he's out. He's out on bond, right? Do I believe that he was out there? Now that's kind of tricky, in what capacity, right? What capacity? Um, but I guess it ain't tricky. 10 years he's been an informant. It's documented. Oh, okay. If y'all say it's documented, I'm not going to argue with you because I haven't pulled it up to look. So I don't know. I don't know. So so that right there, okay. So let me I'm just real curious. Who in this chat feels that Straight Drop was out there and he was one of the ones that took out Young Dolph? I'm just curious. I'm curious to know if you feel like that Straight Drop was out there and he was out there and he was one of the people that took out Young Dolph. Put yes. If you don't think so, put no. I'm interested. Okay, G Money says he think that he was. Demon says she thinks so. Clarinetta says she thinks so. Anissa, new to you. Clarinetta, Rodney, so witty. What's so witty? Do a poll. Jeff Lee says no. Okay. Duke Main says he does. Greyface says he does. The Black Barbie says she does. TB21 says he does. I just think it was more than him. Okay. You're probably right. Cypress says he was out there. So Cypress, so did he get out the car? Jet says he thinks so. Yes, his brother told us that. Okay, Big Precious says his brother did say that. Lynn, okay, Irvin is not sure. Yeah, Jeff always said no. It was a lot more to it than just. I don't think Straight Drop will get life though. I said Straight Drop will probably get 50 years. That's life for him. 50 years a long time. Lord have mercy. We none of us will probably be here in 50. Shit. I'd be over in my 90s. Yeah, I'd be over in my 90s in 50 years. I probably gonna be gone on home to see my Lord. Thank you, Tito, for the cash out. Um, there's this guy that used to come on, that used to always come in my chat named OG Elroy. I wonder what happened to him. TB21 says if the DA guy said it, I believe him. He was talking with certainty. Because it don't mean nothing. Of course, Straight Drop lawyer wants it to go to trial. Straight Drop lawyer. If Straight Drop was to plead out right now, they sentence him all that money they've been paying him a month. That's over. He wanted to say, "Oh, I want him to go to trial. We ready." Whatever they think they got, he got to say that because he knows that his client is going to be convicted. That man want that money they paying him every month, and he probably getting about 20 G's a month. Thank you again, Tito. Oh, okay. Okay. Hood educated did it. Okay. Cool. Um, Tam, when is footage of him with the same clothes and shit on? Then he brother put him there. His brother put him there, and that man had on the same clothes, from my understanding. I think they thought that they had gotten away with it. Hey, but it was wrong how they did it. So everything that they did was it was a mistake, even when they thought it was planned out. Straight Drop told us he was out there when he went on the run, and then said he was turning himself in to 201. Right. If you ain't guilty, why you gonna go running? Yeah, why you go on the run? His friends was telling it. And they was like, he was like, yeah, you know, I got this. And then he had that nervous laugh. That's how you know when you know you're dealing with a child. That's what pisses me off about these old niggas. You know, talking about, I got this in the back. It's like in my back pocket. I said, Lord have mercy. Cause I know my kids when they nervous and stuff. Thank you, Martin. When my kids are nervous, I know when my kids are nervous. Like my daughter used to look at me a certain way. Her eyes would be a certain way when she would be nervous and scared about something. I promise you, my grandbaby, I was looking at my grandbaby. I put her down in her little playpen, and I was getting ready to walk away, and I looked at her, and she was looking at me just like her mama looks at me, like she always did, like with this, I don't know, disappointment or fear, as if, Mama, I need you to fix this. And I turned right around and went and picked it back up. Like, I know, like when kids are nervous, he was like, I got this in my back pocket. I said, Juke them ought to be ashamed of themselves. It's a shame before God what they did, and God gonna make them pay for that. Yes, I know Straight Drop knew better. Okay, and my point is, they're young adults. They know better. They got to know right from wrong. They know right from wrong. But God gonna make them pay for sending these folks' kids out to crash out in hopes of getting money and fame. They old asses know it ain't gonna work out. They knew it wasn't gonna work out when they sent them to do it. They wrong for what they doing. They dead wrong. They know how emotionally immature a lot of these young dudes are. JoJo Splat, the reason why he was shaking, I promise to God, JoJo Splat, I believe he was JoJo Splat that was out there. But when I saw JoJo Splat sitting up there on that show and he was shaking and trembling, I cried. I cried because I have mentored young boys, okay? And I understand the emotional instability and a lot of the bad homes and stuff they come from. They try to put themselves in adult positions, but they ain't. They still emotionally immature kids. That hurt me to see him shaking like that. He gonna have to. People ain't paying attention to that either. What, you know? That's something to pay attention to. Folks ain't even paying attention to that. Yeah, JoJo Splat, when that happened, he had just turned 19. He had just turned 19 that October. So he was still a child. So he young enough to be your God and them damn grandson. It don't make no sense. It's a shame before God. And then they want to get on their Instagrams and stuff. I feel like what they did was they feel like they done made a fool out of the community. That's what I think. They feel like, yeah, we made a fool out of the Memphis community. We used them to come up. Now we making money, and we gonna send destruction back to the community. They better understand the only reason why that they're able to enjoy what they got at this point is because the same people whose relatives they sending hits on supported they old asses. And I think it's a shame before God what they doing. But y'all know my favorite scripture is God says, when I get them back for what they did, you're going to see me get them back. That's one that they can't use their money to put a hit on. They can't put no hit on that one. God says, when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. And they know they wrong for what they did and doing and still doing. It's funny because they mess up straight. They help to mess up straight drops them life. They help to crash them on out. And when they go to jail, they already sending people like Migo and Black Youngster and Big 30 and all of them to recruit some more kids, young adults that ain't got no type of foundation really instilled on the inside of them. They got them out recruiting more to go out and take straight drop them place so that they can crash out. Mm-hmm. You're right. Gray face. That would be interesting to know. I wonder if Jamarcus is his half brother or his first cousin. That's what I wonder. I don't know. I don't, I'm not gonna even get into that. Lynn Smith says, Miss T, too much blood been shed for them to make truce. Oh, of course. I mean, they can't. When people sit up and talk about young Dolph's artists they need to try to come together. It's too late for that. They're not going to come together with them. They took out their leader. I have to say, even a person who like peace, if they started trying to come together with them, I side at them. You don't come to you. I ain't coming together with nobody that took out my loved one. They went too far when they was steady trying to kill him. And that's what's got them jammed up. That too. That's what's gonna get them life. They kept going until they killed him. Now it's not gonna happen, and people shouldn't expect for it to happen. Because I'm gonna tell you how Young Dolph's artist is more than likely feeling. Well, we see it when in what Jay Fizzle was saying. Dolph was Jay Fizzle's blood cousin. They feel a certain way, and now that tells me, I didn't see it, but that tells me Jook is trying to spar with Jay Fizzle. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Y'all, when I tell y'all that sugared lemon candle from out of Bath and Body Works will light your whole house up. It got my whole house smelling like sugared lemon just by itself. One candle. I guess that's why they be $30. But I got them. I got it on sale. Dolph was a supporter of the cancer center and was giving them donations. People would never forget his generosity, right? And you got people, the city of Memphis supported Yo Gotti, before anybody ever knew Yo Gotti outside of Memphis, supporting his family right now because they got businesses within the city of Memphis. How come they ain't trying to give a check to the cancer center? Instead, he got his artists putting guns in the hands of these little dudes out in these urban communities so that they can commit destruction and genocide in the same damn community that helped to make them rich. Don't get me started on them because I've been mellowed out. Because they know they're wrong. They know that they are wrong. I pay attention to how everybody in Trula and outside of Trula, like Juke, Big 30, Youngster, treat Straight Drop, and it's like he's someone to somebody. Very interesting to know who though. Do Juke ever speak of Straight Drop? Has he ever shared anything of Straight Drops on his page? Well, I'm glad you took her trick-or-treating early. I told my daughter, my grandbaby don't know nothing about no trick-or-treating and she don't take her. I agree, Lynn Smith. I feel the same way. Mm-hmm. You guys make sure y'all hit the like button for me. I would appreciate that so much. Oh, girl, I love for my house to smell like either lemons or limes, but mainly lemons. Um, yeah, New York is hectic right now. These young guys are robbing already. Wow. I tell y'all, but hopefully, I'm hoping and praying. I don't think it's gonna be like they think. This new judge. I'm sure she knows exactly why the case has been reassigned and all of that. She knows exactly why. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm trying to see when any of them have to go back to court. I think the next court date is what, December 1st? Straight Drop has to go December 1st. Does anybody know when Govan has to go back to court? He said Juke still follows Straight Drop. Oh Lord, there go Fat Packs. Fat Packs look like he came in here trolling. Um, I tell you. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go on and get off. Maybe I'll get on again tonight. Maybe I'll get on tonight. Do y'all want me to come on tonight? Well, I hope everybody has a good and safe Halloween. So do I. Maybe we'll get on tonight and do. I'm gonna see about something if I get on tonight. It's getting hard for me to support any of this music or culture. All of it promotes bad behavior in some. Absolutely, it does. I'm back. They to do a showcase soon to try to laundry some more money. Oh, so they get ready to try to do another showcase to laundry money for some lawyers? Because Straight Drops lawyer is getting about 20 a month. I'm sure when he was able to pull that off, he really able to make a fool out of them now. Well, maybe we get on here and do a prayer for tonight, or something, so that we could put some positive energy into the atmosphere, or something like that. I don't know. They think somebody set it on fire, but I don't know. Facts, they fin to throw one of them. Rest in peace, Young Dog says facts. They fixing to throw one of them rap showcases like Gotti did that time with the dollar for dollar, but this time they gonna be performing to make it look more realer. It's gonna be in Brett Gang, Larry Live name, but CMG and Endless all on the bottom of it. Oh wow. So they're gonna be the funders. So they just gonna make it look like that Brett Gang Larry is hosting it. So he could chow. Woo! So I wonder who they trying to get some money to now. We gotta be careful. I hope they ain't trying to fund whoever they trying to put it, trying to go send over there allegedly, because Stan G said they trying to put a hit on him. I hope that's not true. Jizzle seemed to be doing real good. I looked at his Instagram, and he seems to be recovering. And he said Jizzle, CEO Jizzle seemed to be doing real good. I was looking at CEO Jizzle. I call him my little boy, my little son. I said, Lord, he trolls everybody. He be on there meddling. I said, Lord, he makes my little son makes fun of everybody. DCat Daddy says they think they nickel dime slick. Yeah, they think they slick. But you know what? When they did it the last time, y'all, I knew it. I knew it. I knew that they was trying to funnel some money. He says, I'm thinking one of Straight Drop Boys who rapping. Y'all think they trying to get him to go do something? Yeah, Jizzle funny. I said, Lord, my little boy, he makes fun of everybody. He kind of tickled me the other day when he was talking about cocaine is an old folks. No, he said crack is an old folks drug. That kind of tickled me. I said, Lord, I guess we are the old folks. The crack came from my era. Sanji sent a nice message to Gotti. I loved it. Listen to it 5 times or more. Yeah, Jizzle is a little rascal. He said one day, free EBG Jizzle. I ain't got nobody to argue with. I think that's his name, EBG Jizzle, who he stay into it with all the time. I heard Paper Raul used to be with Straight Drop Baby Mom. Yeah, that's what they said. That she used to go with him, and she used to go with one of those brothers that passed away. She used to go with Woo, they say, and she used to go with was it J Money she used to go with, or was it D Money? Okay, and D Money. So D Money is the tall one, right? That's Derek. That's the taller, lighter one. Because I think Dolph and them were closer too. Because I remember going back down his timeline on Instagram when he first passed away. You saw Key Glock and all of them talking, posting talking about how they missed him and stuff like that. I think Dolph was closer to him. That's J Money, right? That was the shorter, darker one, right? Because everybody seemed to have been closer to him. Okay, so everybody seemed to have been closer to the darker one. I think the J Money guy was the older one, right? J Money, the short, dark skin one, he was the oldest. Okay, J Money was the oldest. Okay. Like I said, it seems to me that they were closer to him. I hate they lost their lives too. I don't like seeing any young men lose their lives. I was looking at some video of J Money. I had never did that before, but I did go back and look at some video of him when he was on tour with Young Dolph on his Instagram. I think he was posting, and he seemed to have been very, he seemed to have been humble. You know what I mean? Like when he would key Glock them, he would be showing them on his Instagram saying, they go Glocking them and stuff like that. Hey, him and Dolphin might have had some misunderstandings, but oftentimes misunderstandings become wider. The bridge becomes wider when you got a bunch of people in the middle instigating it. D Money was signed to Brett Gang. Hey, that I believe it was somebody was telling me that Young Dolph has started to distance himself. Okay, D Money is related to Moneybag, then, right? Okay, so if Moneybag is signed to CMG, you got people from CMG consistently trying to take him out. I could see Dolph distancing himself. When they started trying to shoot up his stuff. I mean, when even though you might be cool with him, you go, well, he over there with them, these dudes, trying to take me out. Hey, I'm just gonna distance myself from everybody. I can't blame him. Because I would have to, anybody would distance themselves from a group of people, even if you don't really have a problem with them, that is affiliated with a group of people that has a history of trying to take you out. But yeah, I hate that happened to those young boys. I do. I wouldn't wish death up on nobody's children. I wouldn't wish that kind of pain for nobody's mother, period. At all. I can't imagine it and I wouldn't wish it. And I know mothers that have gone through that, I know they are sure all not wish it. They know the unimaginable pain that it is to lose a child that you carried for 9 months and raised. I wouldn't dare wish that up on or participate in doing that to somebody else's child. Great face. I got a feeling I am too, Clarinetta. I got the feeling I am too. Dolph stated that he was a loner and that he thinks better when he's alone. Yeah, Dolph is a Leo like me. I think better when I'm alone too. I'm a loner. People will know that I'm a loner and I'm very shy and reserved, but people don't know that. And very loyal and dedicated. But once you cross me, I don't forgive. That's between me and God. That's just something I don't do. I don't forgive people when they double cross me. November coming soon. Big breaking news should be on the way. Hmm. Y'all make sure if y'all haven't gotten the platinum membership that you get the platinum memberships. Because all of the breaking news goes into there. You know, the news, the information that I get. Yep. My friend just lost her only son in a car accident Saturday, and he was in college and in the reserves. Please pray out. Definitely. Oh, wow. That's terrible. I'm telling you, it'd be hot piping honey tea. Tea with all the honey in it. Yep. The Fed, people keep forgetting that the feds are already involved. The feds are already involved in this case. I think people keep forgetting that they are already involved and they've been involved for almost 2 years now. Um, that's fact. They've been involved for almost 2 years. Yeah, you can. Fantastic. Miss T, I keep trying to get the platinum, but it won't let me do. I need to cancel and come back in. Okay. Lynn, I think they say it's better when you do it on a laptop. That's too rich for my blood right now. I barely got the premium. I hear you. Yep, the Fed's been involved for 2 years, y'all. It's gonna be surprising that all they got when they didn't. Child, please. Young Dolph already got justice. It's just an appointed date. Up, it's just a process that we all have to go through. In order to get it, Straight Drop has his due process. Child, let him have his due process and the rest of them. And but justice is already really in the process. It's already there. It don't matter nothing about cases getting moved to other courtrooms. That happens all the time. They had Straight Drop attorney going there because they was listening to people on here hollering about, Judge Coffee don't play, and they felt like Judge Coffee was making it too easy for people to turn on tail on everybody else that was involved, which they don't need the people in the courtroom to tell on who was involved here. They already got enough damn witnesses. You know what? Somebody rest in peace, Young Dolph said Snoop Bands he was arrested, but he's out and he was not arrested for the Young Dolph's case. Okay, I just feel like that's gonna be the next question. When somebody came to my chat and said Snoop Bands had been arrested, I said, Lord, they'll be saying he arrested for taking out Young Dolph, but he was more than likely arrested for something else, and it wasn't for taking out Young Dolph. Hold on, what's I sure be losing my phones. Where rest in peace Young Dolph at? Is he still up in here? Gray face in here. Or Clyde isn't Jay Clyde still in here? What's Snoop Band's real name? I'm gonna see something. What's Snoop Band's real name? Okay. I can't find my darn phone. That's the one I'm looking for, rather. I can never find the one I'm looking for. Child, I don't know what I did with that phone. What's Snoop Band's real name? You could send it to me on Instagram. You don't have to put it in the chat. You could send it to me on Instagram. His real name, because child, they get to getting these folks real names. These folks sick. They feel like knowing they are privy to all of your information, which is why a lot of them get ready to go to jail now. Because I'm not playing with them about my damn information. Hacking your phones and stuff, sick. Somebody from New York. I'm going okay. Sometimes people have to have an example made out of them. You don't violate people. you got the information and then sit up on your live and talk about it. We got all the information. Okay, motherfucker, that's a violation right there. And I'm gonna prove to you that it is. These folks crazy as hell. Okay, let me see something right quick. I know. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have somebody and I'm gonna have somebody waiting I'm gonna have somebody waiting to record it. Because everything he do, I'm gonna use in court. Because I'm gonna show him he will not be getting away with violating me this year. I'm gonna have people watching him, and I'm gonna have somebody record, and we're gonna use it in court because I'm taking him down. He violated me while my daddy was sick. He will not be getting away with it this year. I can't stay in the sight of him, so I don't go over there. Hold on, y'all. But thank y'all for letting me know, though. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking up something. Okay. Um. Hold on, y'all. Um, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm looking at something, right? Okay, so it looks like whatever Snoop Bands was in jail for, it had something to do with something that happened last year or something. So he must have he was it didn't it had something to do with something that happened last year. And it wasn't a Dolph's case. And that's that on that. They were all misdemeanors. Okay. One of them was a class E felony, which is I might as well be a damn misdemeanor. And that's about it. Let's see. The reality says, hell yeah, she's evil as D Wade tried to leave her. And first time he told him he had no But you guys, y'all already know, okay, that I truly appreciate all of the support, of course. And so we're gonna be praying, okay? We're gonna be praying that yeah, we're gonna be praying that, young Dolph gets justice in totality. Um and I believe, that the new judge that is on the case, um and she could be temporary because that happens. It could be reassigned again. And but it is something worth watching closely, to make sure, because the way to stop stuff is to call it out, and not call it out with delusion, not call it out with lies, but to have facts and to watch it and call it out, right? And not all of this, craziness that is put into the atmosphere. I truly wish, I guess, in a perfect world, thank you, new to you, in a perfect world, we would have vloggers that truly wanted justice for young Dolph, right? And that wanted to report correct information. And if they did not know the information, like when I say I don't know, sometimes I don't be knowing. Sometimes I do be knowing. I just can't put it out right. But one thing for sure, I'm not gonna put out untruth, right? So and that's probably coming, Tam. I've said from the very beginning, though, for everybody to just wait it out and have patience. And even when it don't look good, it don't mean that it's not good, because a lot of times we get fearful, like when major things happen, like it was moved to another courtroom, people get excited and they get scared. But what you have to do is you have to keep your spiritual awareness up, right? You have to keep your spiritual awareness up, and you have to keep your physical awareness, which is your eyes and your ear gates, your eye gate, and you have to keep all of that alert so that you can watch it. And it takes all of us being what God has done is God has made it where all of us are aware, even the people that are on here, because they've been planted on here. What they don't know is they are ultimately helping the case, helping young Dolph to get justice. Because when you draw a lot of attention to a case, it lets the people who are crooked know, it makes them scared to do a whole lot of crooked stuff, right? So I don't think that judge would want to ruin her career. And first of all, because God in them ain't gonna be paying no millions of dollars for to pay nobody to be crooked for straight drop, because they don't want him out. They never even cared about him. That's the reason why they sent him, right? And so but I wish that everybody truly wanted justice for him, but regardless of who wants it or not, it's still, in the end, it's a God thing. It's gonna happen regardless. So that's something that can't be stopped by no hit, no nothing, because when God says it is final, not man, and their trickery, their schemes, and all of that tomfoolery and stuff that goes on. But when God says it is final, and I can't sit here and be a child of God and pray and say I believe in God, and then believe what that man has more power than God. You know what I mean? I just can't do that. Especially when I've seen the signs and wonders and miracles of what God has done. When it don't look good, it's still all good. Okay. If he can make the winds behave, you think he can't make man who he created behave? He's in control of it all, right? So even when it don't look good, it's still working out for our good. See, Judge Coffee, Straight Drop's lawyer, probably feeling bad, right? Because he was hoping that they wouldn't remove Judge Coffee off of that case. And I was looking at that, I went back and I was reading that, and somebody put that in my chat, and I went and I pulled that up. And so that would have been grounds for a read, if he was found guilty or whatever, that would have been grounds for him to get a retrial or something like that. You see what I'm talking about? And then they could have got more evidence and stuff thrown out. And so I was thinking, I was like, well, and it still could be. We got to pray. I was like, the appellate court, they removed him, but they probably understood, if we let him stay on this case, because his attorney came in with a lot of foolishness to begin with. You could tell that he came in looking for cracks and holes and crevices and all of that. That's exactly what he did, right? We don't want that. So moving on to another court. Okay, she probably gonna give him back his phone privileges, right? And he's still doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing. And guess what? When he get them 61 years, it's gonna be hard to get back into an appeals court, right? Because of the God that we serve, we understand the steps that are ordered for justice, the steps that it takes to get to justice for young Dolph is already ordered. So I don't believe that a human being, with their trickery, with their lies, with their foolishness, with whatever their money, whatever, could ever override what the Creator has already said is final, right? We already know it's a guilty verdict. There's just a process of walking into that day, right? And so all of this stuff that they're putting into the atmosphere, all of these young dudes that they got crashing out, they're creating bad karma for themselves. Because what they need to think about, when they're out here doing this evil and sending out other folks' kids, they need to think about that they have kids of their very own, right? They need to think about all of that bad karma and how they create bad karma for themselves. That's why God even went and crawled up on the rock, okay? But I think Juke needs to go get saved. Okay, I think Juke needs to go get saved because he got a real bad demonic spirit that's on him. Okay, he got a real bad demonic spirit on him. Okay, so he needs to go onto the altar. We see how I don't be meaning no harm, okay? But we see how God them with black youngster real bad, okay? Because I know I know, okay? Because see, when God get through with you, your mental capacity, you be having breakdowns and folks don't even know. I'm just saying anybody, okay? So because he says, when I get them back, you're gonna see me get them back, right? But anyways, you guys, we had a good live today, right? We had a real good live today. As always, even when the trolls came in, God will make you be at peace. I was at peace with them. Even still, we had the opportunity to spar and go back and forth. I don't know if my moderators blocked them or not. I don't think they did. But when we started rebuking them in the name of Jesus, God will make them flee. Okay, God will make them flee, child. But it was a good live today. Everybody did good, to include the trolls. Okay, we appreciate y'all. Those were some good questions. Those were some good points that y'all put out into the atmosphere with a lot of people on the live. It gave me the opportunity to address all them lies that had been put out, right? So we just thank God, okay? Because even when the devil think that they doing something bad, God makes it good, right? Anyways, y'all. He said, D, that's a sign. Yeah, shout out to the trolls. We got to give a shout out to the trolls. They the MVP because they gave me the opportunity to tell the truth about them lies that was put out. Okay? Because sane people don't have that type of thought process to even regurgitate that type of stuff because their minds don't think like that. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all stay safe tonight. Y'all probably don't even need to answer y'all door. Y'all, if the trick-or-treaters come, don't answer the door, child. Just put your candy out at the end of your driveway. They ain't even got no reason to walk up the driveway. We know one ghetto fabulous hood rat of a father or mother gonna be greedy and not think about everybody else. But people in my neighborhood, I don't think they will. But I'm gonna tell y'all what's been happening. We have a lot of people from like other areas, right? To start coming and bringing their kids into safer areas and stuff to trick or treat, child. So it's gonna be at the end of the driveway. I'm gonna have like 5 big jack-o'-lanterns because I like giving the kids candy at the end of the driveway. I guess I can put on the jack-o'-lanterns, get 3 pieces of candy out of each jack-o'-lantern. Should I say that? They ain't gonna give a damn because they're gonna get all of it probably. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. I'm gonna have to think of something to put on the front of the jack-o'-lanterns because y'all know how I am. Don't be a ghetto fabulous, selfish something. I don't know. Don't get all the candy. Get 3 pieces each out of each jack-o'-lantern, 2 pieces each for each child. Don't be selfish. Let other kids get some. Teach your kids how to share. I don't know, child. I'm gonna have to ask God to give me what to say. Therefore, they don't need to walk up their driveway. They get to walking up their driveway. I start seeing the parents walk up their driveway. That be their time to go ahead and put my hand on that shotgun. They ain't got no business walking up their driveway with their candy down at the end of their driveway and them jack-o'-lanterns. Don't come knock on my door. No need to. You come knock on the door, I'm thinking you want to break in. Okay. You know what? Normally I don't neither, Tam. But the reason why I got candy for the kids is because so many sickos, you know, giving the kids candy with razor blade and stuff in it. I like to buy a lot of candy to give to the kids and stuff so that they can fill their little bags and stuff up. And I know my candy and stuff is not got it doesn't have poison and all of that. And I be wanting the kids to enjoy. But I didn't really celebrate, not unless the church was having something. I didn't really celebrate Halloween with my kids either. When we would go to the church, they would paint their little faces, or whatever. But as my mom used to let us trick or treat when I was little, but that was a different era. That was the 80s. Okay. Yep, worms and Reese's too. Oh my God. I got them some good old candy. I got them the little the little small Snicker bars, the Kit Kats. I've been having to control myself because y'all know my favorite candy is Kit Kat, y'all. I've been having to control myself. I said, Lord, I wants to open that bag up so bad and start eating that candy. But I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna go and give it to the kids. I'm gonna put it out there at like 5 at the end of the driveway, and I'm gonna have it going all the way across my driveway. I bought the jack-o'-lanterns. It ain't no need that I got it. Got it. I'm gonna have it all the way across the driveway. It ain't no need for them to step over those jack-o'-lanterns and come up to my doorstep. I'm telling you, it's gonna make me think that the parents trying to break into my house. It ain't good to. It ain't good to mess with paranoid people because they're gonna send you on wherever you're gonna go. I know. I already gotta have braces. I gotta go to the damn dentist Thursday. I'm getting ready to get braces, child. My bottom tooth down there, when I was younger, when I would have issues with my teeth, my back teeth, I would get them pulled. And my dentist told me, Dr. Kerbo told me one time, he's like, do not do that. Your teeth, that's not gonna be good for you. I can save your teeth. I said, pull it. I don't want to have no issues. It's in the back. Ain't nobody gonna see it. And he was like, okay, I'll pull it, but that's not a good idea. And I hate I was getting those teeth pulled back there because what happened was when you have a teeth pull, they say that your teeth start shifting to fill that space, right? So my bottom teeth right in the front of my mouth, the teeth right in the front, the tooth right in the front have started shifting to the front, y'all. Y'all heard what I said. It started shifting. I can't have no jacked up teeth. That one tooth has started moving to the front because the other teeth are pushing it. And so I got to get braces. I got to get braces. Like I was telling my doctor, I said that one tooth down there at the bottom trying to be Diana Ross. Every damn one of them teeth gonna be the Supremes. Ain't nobody the star. He trying to come out front. She trying to be out front, but she and stand out front from the other teeth, but she gonna line up with the rest of them. They all the Supremes, okay? Yeah, I'm getting braces. It's and I hate that. I be looking at, I was like, oh my God, that tooth is shifting. Mm-mm. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Like my two teeth at the top, the two front teeth at the top, they're a little crooked. So my doctor was like, I think you should get braces at the top. I said, no, I don't want to do that. Because I remember when I was a little girl, my teeth, when they started growing in, those two top teeth, they grew in crooked, right? So my mom was like, uh my mom was like, well, your teeth are gonna fall out. You know, when your teeth fall out when you're a little girl, when you're a child, and they'll grow back in and they'll grow in straight. When they grew back, they was the same way, crooked. So I said, that's my trademark. That's the will of the Lord. Absolutely not. Gonna let them stay crooked. I like some like that. They've been like that my whole life. They white and beautiful and crooked up there. They ain't twisted crooked. And but that one at the bottom that's trying to be the damn supreme, absolutely not. She going off a script. That's not how it's supposed to be. Some of these vloggers on here, and there are people that work with them. We know who they are. I'm not gonna say their names, but we know who they are. It's a vlog on here that's got a computer company that be doing it. Also, it's not just one person. No, I never suck my thumb, but my Juki fruit be sucking her thumb though. I never suck my thumb. Tambora said he's keeping his porch light off. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all, how many likes we got in here? Keep hitting the like button for me, guys. And if you're on the other channel, hit the like button for me on the other channel. Okay. Tambora, they doing it because they sick and they want to go to jail. That's why they doing it, and that's where they going. Sometimes people want to go back, to jail and be with men, and that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, hit the like button. You know what? That's what they used to do. Put that sure did. They sure used to do it. That's how they stopped the kids from sucking their thumb. Juki Fruit be looking so cute with her thumb in her mouth. I love it when she lay on my chest and put her thumb in her mouth, and then she be looking up at me with those innocent eyes when I be rocking her to sleep. You try to take that thumb out of her mouth, she squeals like a panther. I said, Lord, I ain't gonna be able to handle all that. Let me see if I could hold on. Let me see if I got another birthday picture of her. I don't think so. I don't. The birthday pictures I got of her got everybody in it. You know, these folks on here sick. My mama used that brown bottle on my sister thumb. Yeah. But yeah, we're hoping for Mia J already put into the atmosphere, and I believe it that she's going to ensure that there is a it ain't no funny stuff going on, and that's what God has us interested in it for, to make sure that there's no funny stuff going on. So hey, but anyways, you guys, I appreciate you guys getting on today. I may get on again tonight. I don't know. I probably will. If I get on, I don't know, I'm gonna see. But I want you guys to be safe, like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Okay, talk with you later.